balance. Good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. I have two busy bees. I have two busy bees in the picture. Mum's just fallen over. Now, bee nugget, you're supposed to stay still. There. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Oh, what a day it's been so far. What a day it has been so far. If anybody can guess where we've been this morning, I'll give you a round of applause. If anybody can guess where we've been, the two of us this morning, I'll give you a round of applause for guessing it right. Oh, bloody hell. Somebody's got it already. Crazy crochet. Well done. Yes, Bee went to the vets. I had to get Bee to the vets this morning. Yes, to the vets. So, yeah, she's okay. She's okay. Turns out she might have a food allergy. Now, I wanted to get it checked out. I'd been listening to Rebecca and getting Rebecca's advice. And we'd been talking about it for a few days. And I decided this morning when she was sick again, nah, I'm not happy with this. Basically, for the last 4 or 5 days, and it's been not been only when it's hot, it's been when it's cold. It's been in the evening, it's been at night, it's been all sorts of times of day and night. The vet thinks there's something in the food she's having that she's sensitive to. The vet said she could grow out of it, but it could just be a puppy thing. But then again, it might be an allergy that she's going to always have. She loves her chicken. Chicken isn't a problem. When I give her chicken stuff, it's fine. But in the last couple of weeks, she's become more fussy about what she eats. And when we weighed her this morning, she's actually lost a little bit of weight. She's only 1.4 kilos. And the vet said ideally she should be about 1.6. So, yes, we are changing her diet, Connor. So, she's on chicken and rice for a couple of days to calm everything down. She's going to be on chicken and rice for a couple of days. Also, while I order stuff in, I wanted to ask anybody who's got a dog what if they use any whole foods. Yes, talking about dog food. Now, what I mean by whole foods, I know some people use companies like Butternut Box. I was just about to say Butternut Box, yeah. Now, are they whole food or is it still processed? I actually don't know. By whole foods, I mean things like human grade food. I don't want additives. I don't want the processed stuff included in it. I've never heard of, what's Tails, Gab? Never heard of Tails. What's that? What is Tails? Smiler, I am staying away from raw food for my own benefit. I don't want to be handling raw meats and raw food all the time for my own benefit. So I'm staying away from raw. Tails is dry food. Okay. All about dog food. Right, I'm going to look at that one first. Guys, pause. Pause. I cracked a joke without meaning to. Pause on these suggestions. Let me put one in the iPad at a time so that I can then have a whole load of websites to look at. So, the first one, if you can bear with me, guys, allaboutdogfoods.com. All about dog food. Got it. It's co-UK, but thank you, I've got it. Right. Somebody else said a company called Tails. Nut box. So, what I'd like to know is other suggestions. Bex, yes, the vet did recommend a few, but they're very expensive processed hypoallergenic food. I'd rather stick to something more fun for her. Remember, she's only 5 months old, and I don't want her to be stuck on a really boring hypoallergenic diet for what could be her whole life. I want to get something in there that's enjoyable for her. Gab, is that the Tails you were talking about, Gab? Sorry, I've got confused as to who suggested what ones. I've got lost as to who suggested what. Yes, please, AJ. Yes, please. Thank you for that. Yes, please. Tails. Thank you, Gab. So I've got Tails here on the list. That, yeah. Now, Deanie, you say your dog has a couple of allergies. Do you know what she's allergic to? Oh, Spring Arc. Okay. Now, I know what my opinion on Spring Arc's comment is. Spring Arc says dogs don't need variety and from food. I think you mean, Arc, you're saying that dogs don't need variety of their food. I disagree. They need a balanced, healthy diet, so they need variety for that. Also, if you were eating the same thing every single day, wouldn't you get bored with it? Now, I'm not criticising your opinion. That's your opinion. But I just think, no, I want my dog to have the best of everything. Okay, Lucky, thank you for that. I didn't know Tails did a free trial. Okay. Lily's Kitchen. Thank you, Jackie. I'm going to Google that one now. So I don't know what Bea's got that she might be allergic to. Not allergic to, sensitive to. Lily's Kitchen. Dry dog food. Lily's Kitchen. Oh. Lily's Kitchen UK store will launch soon. LILYS kitchen.co.uk. Is that the right one? LILYS kitchen.co.uk. Yeah, Royal Canine, Julie. I've already got the Royal Canine puppy chihuahua mix for her, but she's not yet tried it. So I'm going to be letting her try I'm going to be letting her try that and seeing how she reacts to that. Laura, no, she doesn't have an intolerance to dry food. We don't know what the intolerance exactly is, but it's whether she eats wet food, dry food, it's whatever she eats. The vet has thoroughly examined her. She did not enjoy having her temperature checked. I asked him to check her temperature just to be on the safe side, and he did. She did not enjoy it. She had her tail upright, which for her is... She hardly ever has her tail upright. And after he'd finished and turned away with the thermometer and he'd left her, she just stood there frozen with her tail upright. And he said, "Oh, used a bit too much jelly." And he wiped her bum. I felt so sorry for her. Hey, at least we know you don't have a temperature, which is the important thing. Oh, she loves chicken. She loves ham. She hasn't had any other fresh meats, so I am going to try some other meats for her. But yeah, she definitely loves chicken. I know that when the breeder, before I collected her from the breeder, they were giving her salmon in a meal. I don't know if it was salmon pate, salmon paste, salmon, I don't know. And apparently she enjoyed it, but I don't know how it was done. She's not allergic to chicken. She doesn't have an allergy to chicken. No. No, she doesn't have a bad tummy, Jodie, which is good. They've said that what it is just something she's got an intolerance to. I'm not doing raw, JD, no. The reason I'm not doing raw is I don't want to be handling raw food. Because of my health, I want to be avoiding handling raw meats. For me, it's just not going to do my health any good if I, yeah. Right. 100% tailored for your dog. Oh, wow. Now that is interesting. So I'm looking at tails and they're saying it's only £13.51 a month. How can you feed your dog on £13 a month? That seems too cheap. So let's fill in the stuff for tails. Tails.com. I'm going to fill it in and have a look here. Let's start with your dog's name. So B. Chihuahua short coats. Chihuahua short coat. Well, she's smooth coat, not short coat. She's just Chihuahua short coat. Smooth coat, really. She's an apple head, not a deer head. So I'd say short coats. She weighs 1 2.4 kilos. And she's a little underweight, we know that. She's not a working dog, no. It's digestion. We're calling it digestion. We don't know what she's allergic to. Dry food is what does she like? Almost anything. Fill in my email. Yeah. Build your box. Thank you for tap dancing, everybody. So, wow. Okay. They are suggesting a kibble, £8 a month, £8 a month, and a wet food selection of £11 a month. That's not bad. So, ingredients for the dry food: chicken, sweet potato, linseed rice, peas, potato, other meats. Oh, that looks all right. But again, we don't know what it is that she's possibly got a reaction to. Daily total 62p. Monthly total £20, just under £20. Crikey, if I can feed her for 20 quid a month, I'll be thrilled. So what are her symptoms? So Gemma, she has been eating no, start again. She's been coughing up bile. This is why I took her to the vets this morning. She's been coughing up bile a lot in the last week, and she has been being sick at night in the evenings, sometimes being sick an hour or so after she's eaten a meal, and we're not 100% sure what it is that she's reacting to. Sorry, just checking what this text message is. Bella, you think it's grains? No, JD. So I actually asked that to the vet. I said to the vet, could this be caused by something she's picked up in the garden? And the vet said no. The vet said even if she's picked up something once or twice, this kind of thing wouldn't carry on like this. I told him about Luna. He said no, this is not something with with how little B picks up from Luna. This isn't the reaction that would be happening. Luna doesn't drop as much as she used to because I'm feeding her in a different way at the bottom of the cage. Yeah. Jodie, I'm actually feeding 4 times a day at the moment. I'm trying to do 4 times a day, small and often. That's what I've been doing. I love that. Thank you, Slaylicious. Thank you, everybody who's tap dancing. Thank you very much. She starved herself. Okay. Ice the Rose. Do you have any idea if she was if she had an allergy to anything? Thank you for your support, Sky. Yes, JD. So I don't want to fast her for 24 hours unless I have to. If I have to, that's different. But I'd rather not have to if I don't have to. Bella, I'm leaning towards allergy of grain and wheat. Yes, Snug Duck. Snug Duck, that is exactly what Rebecca said. She said if B is going to bed with something in her tummy, but is then waking up in the middle of the night with an empty tummy and is then coughing up bile because her tummy is expecting to have something in it, Rebecca said that could be what she's doing. But she's being sick at other times when she has got a full stomach. She's bringing too much up at other times. Slaylicious, yeah, that's why I talked to the vet about what she's picking up in the garden, because I've got cats and foxes and stuff like that around. Do you wake up in the middle of the night? I don't know. We're talking about my dog B. No, it's not too much, JD. It's only half a sachet of food that I feed her a time. That's what I mean. I give her 4 meals a day. Each one is half a sachet. Karen, I asked the vet if, because I'm varying the types of food, the makes, I asked the vet and he said, no, it's not the make of food that makes any difference because they're all pretty much the same as each other for the foods I'm currently giving her. Bella, I'm going to look at that because that is something that I'm looking at. It should be a packet a day, not when she's a growing puppy and is hungry like she is, Iced Rose. And how many dogs do you know who only eat 100 grams of wet dog food? How many dogs do you know who only eat 100 grams in a day? Zoe, I won't feed raw because of my own health. That's why I won't feed raw. I don't want to have problems myself. Crystal Gem, I've got a bag of that, and that's what we're going to be trying this next few days. So today she's on chicken and rice only. Tomorrow I'm going to be starting to introduce the Chihuahua, Royal Canine, Chihuahua puppy mix. Thank you for that, Crystal Gem. Thank you. I don't know what it's like. I'm gonna try her on it. So yeah. Oh, toileting is absolutely fine. Yeah, toileting is absolutely fine. She's drinking plenty. Today she's already had what I would call chicken soup. So, what I used to do with Beth, because Beth used to be on, because of how her health really changed as she got older, that's, knowing what happened to Beth is what made me react so quickly to Bea, and her problems, because of when Beth had the really severe pancreatitis and was doing stuff. That's what has, that memory has scared me into wanting to make sure there's nothing serious wrong with Bea. Does that make sense? So what I've done is taken her to the vets to really be sure. It's an expensive morning. 2 taxis and a vet's consultation. Let me say that again. 2 taxis and a vet consultation. How much do you think I've spent this morning? Thank you, Slaylicious. I've got pet insurance, Adele, but the pet insurance won't cover this morning. Yeah, well over 100. 130 in total this morning. 2 taxis and a consultation at the vets. 130. But you know, worth every penny for peace of mind. I didn't want to go to the Pets at Home vets that I could have taken her to on the bus. I didn't want to do that because I've only been there once for her vaccinations and I don't know them as vets. So I travelled back to where I used to live and took her to the vets there. The vets I know, the vets I trust. I don't want to be using them long term for Bea because it's just too far away. But short term for something like this, more than happy to pay to get over there. So yeah, I have got Pet Plan. Yes, Elaine. Oh, absolutely. But by the time I pay the excess, Pet Plan won't refund anything. So yeah, £30 each way for the taxi, and then £70, just under £70 for the consultation. Watermill, she's been being sick the last few days, and she was sick again in the middle of the night. So I just said, you know what, I'm gonna get it checked. So yeah. So, Jack, could it be heat stroke? No, because it's not just happening in the daytime, it's happening in the nighttime, it's happening in the very early morning, it's happening in the middle of the day when she's a few hours after she's eaten. I wanted to be absolutely sure that there was nothing wrong. Exactly, Slaylicious, exactly. Not that I know of, Spring Arc, no. Not that I know of, Zoe, no. Oh, that's okay, Jack. I mean, B is in a very well aired bed. She's got her cot. She's got all the sides open. I was worried that it was heat issues. I was also worried that it could be a pancreatic problem, because I know about that because of what Beth had. I was worried enough to want to spend the money, if that makes sense. You know what? If the vet said, do this, do that, and it will cure her, I'd say, great, do it. But they basically said, look, you've got to change the diet. You've got to do this, you've got to do that. But he was very vague about what food. He came up with some ideas, but they are very, for what they asked, they seem very expensive. D, as I've explained already, I don't want to be handling raw. My health problems and handling raw food, for me, wouldn't be a good idea. That's why I don't want to feed B chicken. Raw food. Happy to feed her chicken, but it's anything I feed her has got to be cooked. I'm just not happy myself handling raw stuff. And that's fine for other people. That's absolutely fine. I'm just not prepared to take those risks. It's not just about handling the raw. I can handle raw chicken and stuff like that before I cook it and then wash. But if you're handling raw food regularly on a regular basis and you've got it around in the house and in the kitchen, cross-contamination can happen. I'm not happy with handling raw food. I don't have a big enough kitchen to have a little area for her. My old kitchen I would have done, but in this kitchen, it's so small, I don't have enough space to have a food prep area for B. Yes, that's what I just said. I do handle raw meat for myself occasionally, and then you wash your hands. But it's kind of, when you're handling it 3-4 times a day, it's easy for cross-contamination to happen. Lucy, I don't disagree with you. Everybody who feeds raw, if it works for you, that is fine. There are so many options. One option doesn't fit everybody. And that's fine. One option doesn't fit everybody. And that's what people need to realise. There are so many options out there. There's so much choice. I've got to work out what's best for B. Tattooed human, not 4 times a day. I couldn't manage it. I couldn't manage it 4 times a day. No. Can I reach the water for the pond? Yes. Can B? No. Hannah, she's eating small meals. Small meals, little and often. You've got to remember, she's such a small dog. You can't be our fallen angel after muting Katie Hopkins. Slaylicious, Katie Hopkins has been in the room again since and said hello, and she said how adorable she thought B was. So, yeah. Oh, I am, Jackie. I am very happy. Very happy. Guys, I want to give you a couple of updates about things. Changing the subject completely now. Changing the subject completely. And we can talk about B a bit more later if anybody's got any more ideas. So, I don't know if people are aware of the new TikTok changes that are coming in. I don't know if you're... Sorry, my brain just sidetracked completely. On the 25th, yes. Now, I do not know how true some of these rumours are. Okay? I literally don't know how true some of these rumours are. So, I'm going to tell you what I have heard. The first thing is you can't identify any gift. So I cannot say to you, thank you for the heart me. I can no longer say to you, thank you for the roses, thank you for the flutterbys. Thank you for the bees, yes. My bee arrived, Pitta. Woo! Along with my unicorn and little chicken. Talk about that later, Pitta. I'll talk about that later, TikTok Queen. I will do a promotion about them. I will do a video about them. Because I love them. They're from America. And I love them. They're a company on TikTok from America. And I think they're brilliant. Talk about that later. Anyway. TikTok are also changing how much a creator earns. It's going down to 40%. You heard me. 40% across the board. And then depending on other qualifying factors, it could go up to 53%. So across the board it's 40%. And then it could go up to 53% depending on other factors in your live. How long your live is. No, Lucy. It's not a joke. That is not a joke, Lucy. So how long your live is. How many people are in your live. How many people interact with your live. That type of... They already do Slaylicious. They already do. They take more than that. Okay? So, I'm just here. One of the biggest things I want to say is I want to apologise here and now to everybody that I won't be able to say thank you for gifts in the future. You know that when people send me gifts, I like to say thank you for the heart me, thank you for the roses, thank you for the flutterbys, thank you for. I can no longer say a name of a gift. So what I'm planning on saying is thank you for your support. That is all I can say. Thank you for your support. I can no longer say thank you for XYZ. Because TikTok see it as shouting out a gift and highlighting a gift. Boo boo. No, you can't even say the name of a gift. You can no longer say the name of a gift. I know. I don't know. I'm hearing this from other people as well. They're trying to cut down on the people who sit there saying, right, in the battles, we need this, we need that. I can say thank you, Boo Boo. Yes, I can say Boo Boo, thank you for your support. I can say Slaylicious, thank you for your support. I can say CraftyNet, thank you for your support. I can say Pitta, get lost. But what I can't do is say Taylor, thank you for the heart me. Taylor, I do say thank you for the Heart Me Taylor and 2025. But, love you, Pitta. What I can't do in the future is say, name, specific gift, thank you. 25th. So I'm going to start doing it now. The reason I'm starting to do it now is so that I get into the habit. Because apparently, again, I don't know how true this is. Taylor, thank you so much for those tennis balls. Thank you for the tennis loves. I want to get in the habit now of just saying thank you for your support. I heard people talking about it this morning, and I'm hearing this secondhand, some of it. I'm hoping my agency is going to come up with a very clear thing. I hope. I will ask them if they're going to. I want to clarify whether if I say thank you for a gift, that risks me getting banned. I don't get it. If everyone's doing it, why do you do it too? Sorry, I don't know what you mean, Courtney. Rini, so it's you can't identify a gift. It's not you can't say thank you for support, which I will carry on doing, but you can't say thank you for and identify the gift. Because the TikTok AI is going to pick it up. And the TikTok AI will hear it and say you're asking for gifts. All the AI will hear is the name of the gift, and they will think that you're asking for it. So I'm literally just going to be able to say thank you. Yeah, so I won't be able to say in the future, Taylor, thank you for the tennis love. All I will be able to say is, Taylor, thank you for your support. Blaze, that's at the moment. This comes in on the 25th. These are the new rules. These are new rules that come in on the 25th. It's like the new rules about the gift breakdown. Let me see if I can find it for you to show you. Give me a second and I'll see if I can find it for you to show you the what am I trying to say? The screenshot. Oh, sorry. Getting too many brain freezes this afternoon. Let's see if I can find it for you. Bear with me a minute. Trying to find it a different way. I can't find it at the moment. I'm sorry, guys. I'll find it at some point and show you if I need to. So at the moment, TikTok converts. This is the thing. It's actually 50%. TikTok currently take 50% after they've converted it into dollars. So, 1 coin is worth 1 cent. So regardless of what currency you pay for your TikTok coins in, once it's converted, 1 coin is worth 1 cent. Okay, so that's where the discrepancy comes in. When you earn them as creators, 2 coins is worth 1 cent when you earn them. So, for example, if you send me 10 roses, I get 5 cents. Okay, pizza, hold on. Thank you, pizza. Thank you, my darling. Right, let me see if I can find the details. Right, TikTok, we are making changes to our terms. Some of the usual stuff. We are updating our rewards policy to reflect introduction of scaled live rewards program. The updated reward structure for creators monetizing through live. The rewards policy. Do you want to go down? Go on then. She's just wandered outside. She wanted me to lift her down. The rewards policy now covers incentive programs, promotions and or campaigns offered by TikTok, through which creators may be able to receive both monetary and non-monetary rewards. Creators' rewards from live videos they host will be based on diamonds collected during a live and will be rewards percentage. Diamonds no longer reward themselves. More. Okay. Now, I'm going to break that down for you. You will automatically get 40%. Currently, you get 50%. Okay? You get 40%. So if I earn 100 roses, I will get guaranteed 40 cents. But I won't. 100 roses is $1. I will get 40 cents, not the dollar. Okay? Worldwide, TJ. This is worldwide. This isn't just UK. This is worldwide. You can earn up to another 13% based on TikTok's rules. So, if you do live missions, which is your duration, how many new follows you get, and what they deem of quality content. Also, go live so many times a week. So you end up with, you have to do so much stuff a week to get this 13%. You have to have the right engagement to get the 13%. And you have to stay in a creator league. Let me say that again. You have to stay in a league. I don't stay in leagues at all because I don't battle. So by not battling, I'm never in any of the leagues, or very, very, very rarely am I in any of the leagues. But no, to get that 13%, I've got to stay in a league. And you can track your rewards, it says. But, yeah, anyway. I don't sit here and beg anyway. You know that. Those of you who regularly watch me, you know I don't sit here and beg. And I'm not going to change. I am not going to change. It's as simple as that. I know other people on the app don't sit and beg, but there's a lot who do. There's a lot who don't, but there's a lot who do. And I'm just going to carry on the same way I'm doing. But I am going to apologise here and now that I can no longer shout out, thank you for this, thank you for that. All I can say is, Joe Blogs, thank you for your support. That's all I can do. So going forward, if you hear that I'm no longer saying thank you for the Flutterby, thank you for the crown or whatever, and all I'm saying is your name, thank you for your support, you know why. Yes, Aoife, it is. It's aimed a lot at the people who say, come on guys, we need roses. Come on guys, we need this, we need that. Yeah. So from now on, if you ever see from now on a gifting target, I will not be setting it. So if you see a gifting target on my screen, it will be set by TikTok from now on, because I'm never going to use it again. Pitter's just said there are some new laws coming in. Pitter, is that in America laws? Is that American laws? And it's just UK. Okay, so it's UK laws. It's not American laws, it's UK laws. I didn't know anything about this. So, yeah, news to me. And it's just in UK. So, TikTok laws. Oh, I don't know. I'm getting very confused. Thanks, Pitter. So Pitter's just sent me a screenshot. UK Online Safety Act. The addition of the new UK Annex, which provides information on the actions TikTok has taken in light of its obligations under the Online Safety Act, including about the complaints procedures in the UK and rights to claim for breach of contract in certain circumstances. There you go. Thank you for interacting with my live, George. Thank you for pushing me more on the FYP and interacting and commenting. I very much appreciate you interacting and commenting on my live. Thank you very much. Hello, my darling. Hello. Hey, did you enjoy finishing your chicken? Did you enjoy finishing your chicken? Yes, we've got a clean bowl now on the floor. I know. There we go. You're going to come down. Come on then. So, I wanted to get that out there. I wanted to explain to people why in the future I won't be naming what people have sent me. I will just be saying thank you for your support. And I just want to say now, going forward, any support I get, I appreciate. How's my leg? Let's have a look. It's still there. It's nowhere near as red as it was. It's no longer hot to touch. There is still an area which is warm to touch and warmer than the rest of my leg, but it's no longer hot to touch. It's still swollen and it's still tender in places. And the antibiotics are definitely working because the cellulitis has started going down, definitely. So it's going in the right direction. Peter sent me another link. Thank you, Peter. That's the link. Yep. So, Peter, do you want to type that out in the chat and pin it? So, there is a live guide that I'm going to get Peter to share the link for. This is the website page. And as you can see, it's a long read. I'm not going to read all of that out live. Okay? So, I've asked Peter if she can type it in the chat and pin it for you. overview. Why does TikTok have monetization guidelines? What areas do live monetization guidelines cover? Fake engagement and gift baiting, risky behaviors, shocking and graphic image behavior, mature behavior, diversive or misleading behavior, blah blah blah. You get the idea. So there's all sorts of guidelines that they're now going to be introducing. It's not letting you. Okay, pizza. I'll tell you what, guys. Maybe I'll put it in my link tree. How about if I try and copy and put it in my link tree so that if you want to read it, you can. Copy link. Open my link tree and see if I can put it in there. Log in. Yes. Right, so I've got my link tree. Add a new link. Copy link again because it's not letting me paste it. Copy link. Copy. Now try and paste it. It's still not letting me paste it. Oh, use URL from clipboard. Allow paste. Got it. So I'm going to rename it. What am I renaming it to? Live monetization guidelines. Copy. So I'm renaming it TikTok Live Monetization Guidelines. Live monetization guidelines from TikTok. There we go. There you go, guys. It is on my link tree. So you should be able to find it without any difficulty. So if people want to read it, it's on my link tree. Okay? It's a long read, be warned. Yeah. What Jem said. I don't know what she said. Let me have a look. Not having a good day. Jem, I hope everything's all right. I don't know if you want to talk. Pitta is a very good listener. So am I. But Pitta is also a very good listener if you want to reach out to her. I will say this, Claire. There are a lot of loving people in my chat, but there's also a lot of people I have no idea who they are. So please be careful who you share personal information to. Because I've no idea who a lot of people are and I can't vouch for them. So please just remember that. And that's the same to everybody. Just because somebody says, my inbox is always open, be careful how much you share with people because you don't know who you're talking to. Does that make sense to everybody? I'm just saying for internet safety for everybody. I need to put my foot up and my footstool's across the other end of the room. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I need to get my footstool because my leg is swelling. Moving a few bits and pieces out the way so I can bring my footstool over. Luna, you sat there. Do you want to come out? Oh, you come out if you want to. Luna's just sat in a cage, even though the cage door's open. She just sat there as if to say, hey, Go over, Bee. Move over. Oh, did the little bumble hit you on the head? I'm sorry. Go on, move over. Who's weird, Pitter? Me? Yeah, of course I am. I'm weird because I'm your friend. You make me weird, Pitter. You make me weird. Oh, you mean Luna's weird? Hello? 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 Yes. Mwah. Mwah. Hello, Amanda. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Right, guys. I have something else I want to talk about. I want to talk about the drama of this week. And only briefly. I'm not going to go on and on about it. Hello, Luna, darling. You decided to come out. And now you're doing a nice big poo on my other chair. Thank you. She comes out of her cage, saving up the poo, and does a nice big poo just after she's come out the cage. So, Bee, what's up? She's decided to move and sit next to my leg on the footstool. Now I've brought the nice comfy cushion over. She's plonked herself on the cushion. Screen recorders at the ready. I bet you're one of them, G. I bet you're one of them. So yes. As I did a video of a conversation with Luke the other day, I haven't followed exactly what's going on. I am going to be 100% honest with you. I've got enough of my own going on, and what with being hospital appointments, a blood clot and cellulitis and everything else. You know what? I've got enough of my own going on. Oh, hello. You want to curl up there? Okay. That's very cute. Look. She's literally just climbed on my lap and curled up. She's like, I'm happy, Mum. Now she's gone over to pester Luna. So, I'm not talking about it, guys. I'm not actually going to be talking about it. I'm getting to a point. It's just being Luna distracting me a little bit. Tonight, a bunch of fools and a bunch of idiots are doing another live about me. That's what they are. They're a bunch of fools and a bunch of idiots. I will not be watching. I won't be screen recording. I don't want to know a word about it. I don't want to know jack shit about it. Alright? I'm going to be live myself. Okay? I'm going to be live myself having fun. Okay? And anybody who comes into my live trying to stir trouble tonight is going to be a ban. Mods, take note. If anybody comes in tonight trying to stir trouble, it's an immediate ban. And just for the record, I have spoken to the Gambling Commission. Yeah, I phoned the Gambling Commission this week. I talked to the Gambling Commission myself. not investigating me at all. They told me if they were investigating me, they would contact me and ask me for my side of the story. They would have contacted me and asked for more information from me, because I am the TikTok host that the people are complaining about, or people are supposedly making complaints about. They would not confirm to anybody. They confirmed this to me on the phone. They would not confirm to anybody if there was an investigation going on about you, about somebody else. There is no investigation going on about me. They will say, and this I'm quite happy with, they will say, if somebody sends in a complaint, they say, yes, we will pass the complaint on. They say that, and I have no problem with that. But they've already told me there is no complaint against me. There is no investigation against me. Because if there was, I would have heard about it by now. So to all those people who believe that there is an investigation going against me, there isn't. Quite simple. All right? If you want to believe lies from other people, check your own facts first. Do your own research and use your own brain cells. Actually, Amy, that's wrong. Because they would tell me, because they would want information from me. Peter, do me a favour and block that Amy. She's obviously somebody from that side of TikTok. We don't need people like her in. Block them. Somebody block that Amy, please. No, they won't, Amy, because I've done nothing wrong. No, Peter, I wanted to block. Oh, you have blocked her. Thank you. Yes, Shelley, they would contact me and ask me what it is. They'd ask me for my side. They'd ask me for information, but they haven't, because there's no investigation at all. I didn't do anything, Todd. That's what I did. Absolutely sod all. Mods, even the slightest hint, ban it. Even the slightest hint, ban it. Please. Get rid of that Todd, for example. Just zero tolerance, guys. Zero tolerance. Exactly, Joanne. It's all a bunch of crap. It's all a crock of shit. Hello, Luna. Exactly, Mr. Dodger. It's July. We're talking about December, January. It's still hanging on, Lauren. Thank you for asking. Oh, my little baby. Oh, hello. That was a sudden jump. No, don't come over and annoy B. Oh, B, it's all right. It's all... Luna, that really is trying to antagonise B. That really isn't very fair. That really is a bit unfair. Why do I worry about what people say? Okay, Sally, I will try and answer that the best I can. I don't know is the honest answer. I've always done it. I've always been worried about what other people say about me. Because I've been bullied my entire life. And my brain immediately assumes something I hear is true. And when you've got an online persona, an online account, when you are in some sort of social media account that's reached my level or higher, you have to worry about what people say about you. True and not true. Especially not true. You have to worry about it because people are trying to destroy you because they're jealous of the success you've had. People are jealous. People are unhappy it's not them. People are wishing it was them. You know, yeah. I never dreamt my account would become as big as it has. Never in a million years did I think my account would become as big as it has. I just didn't think it would happen. Queen Bee, thank you for your support. Thank you, my darling. She's actually not chewing my finger, guys. She's just licking it in her mouth. She's not actually biting down on it. If she bites down on it, I'll let you know. She's actually just licking it with her tongue. Which is what I want you to do. I don't want you to bite it hard. Yes, you're mouthing. You're learning the difference between mouthing and biting. No, now you're starting to bite. Now you're starting to bite. Yes. She is cute, Lauren, isn't she? She's my little baby. She's my little baby. Thank you. Albie, thank you for your support. Carrier, she's pretty much fully grown, but she might get a little bit bigger, but not much bigger. Both her parents are small chihuahuas. The water noise is coming from my pond. No, don't touch Luna. Good girl. Don't touch Luna. Yes, Luna may have been trying to get you, but you'd leave her alone. I am sat by the back door, yes. No, I'm inside. No, Bee. No, we'll move Luna. So, yes, everybody. Do they ever fight? Do they ever fight? Yesterday afternoon, it got a bit heated at one point. Yesterday afternoon, Luna was on the chair up here, where I'm sat. Luna was on the chair. I was at the computer. Luna was on the chair and Bee was on the floor. And Luna was going for Bee's nose and Bee was chasing Luna on the chair. And at one point, it got a few close calls for Bee's nose. I actually think Luna would do more damage to Bee than Bee would to Luna, but I'm not prepared to take that risk for either of them. Yes, I hear your tummy gurgling. Yes, your tummy is definitely gurgling still. Yes. Yes, we need to get rid of that gurgling. Is it Shelley or Shelby? I think it's Shelley. Shelley, I find that when I'm talking about something like that, I'm articulate for my own benefits. It helps me. It helps me understand things. Sorry about Luna's butt. Yes, that was Luna's butt. They were Luna's butt feathers. Luna is on top of the iPad, so if she turns the off button, you know why. She is currently standing on top of the off button. So, yeah. Shell. Okay, thank you, Shell. So once again, guys, tonight, I will be live just before 8 o'clock. I will be doing my normal live. I don't give a flying FUKC what's going on anywhere else. I want to make that 100% clear. See, you're all better now. Well, I wouldn't say that, Rachel. I mean, I still have a blood clot. I still have cellulitis. It doesn't go away that quickly. Is it improving? Yes, it is. But it doesn't go away that quickly. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Trouble. Nah. Thank you, Queen Bee. Pitta just sent me one as well. What's on my head? My glasses and hair. Oh, and a couple of hairbands. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Thank you, Queen Bee. That's actually really cute. Look. That's actually really cute. Thank you for that. That is actually a really well-timed photo. Thank you for that. I really like that. I'm going to send that to my family later. Thank you. Thank you, Queen Bee. You sat and relaxed. Oh, I love it when she does this. Jal, thank you for the support. Thank you very much. Cassie, something like that. Bee likes to look at the screen. She doesn't read it. She likes to look at the screen. And Luna likes to try and turn it off. Does Bee shed? I don't think she sheds. Does she molt a little bit? Yes. But she doesn't shed. She's nowhere near as bad as my old dog Bethany used to be. Bethany used to shed everywhere. She was the type of Jack Russell where the fur stayed on everything except her. But no, Bee's not a shedder. She might be a shredder. She likes to shred things and shred boxes and everything else. But she's not a shedder. You have to be careful how you say that, don't you? Excuse me 1 second while I just check something. I'm going to check my CCTV and see if the binmen have just been. Yes, they have. The binmen have just been, which I'm glad about. Bear with me 1 second, I'm just checking something else. Sorry guys, just give me a minute. Good. So 2 weeks ago, the binman refused to take my cardboard recycling, because they said it wasn't their job. I'm on what's called assisted collection, and they are supposed to take it. So I contacted the recycling depot, and they said, yes, we are supposed to take it because you're on assisted collection. And so they said, we will make sure they take it next time. So for the last 2 weeks, I've had a pile of cardboard outside my house. So they've actually taken it today, so I'm very glad. Because I was sick of the sight of a pile of cardboard outside, which should have been taken 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I annoy you so much. Well, thank you for coming in and interacting with my chat. Do you realise interacting is actually brilliant? So thank you very much. You're now muted. Bye. Mods, you're on one. You are doing a brilliant job today. Thank you, Queen Bee. Thank you, Pitta. Thank you to the other mods who are here as well. I couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you. Miss York, thank you so much for your support. Thank you. CraftyNet, no. When you're on assisted collection, you have to be able to prove why you need assisted collection. So you only get it under certain circumstances. Assisted collection, K, is where you leave your bins in the garden and they come to your garden and take them. You know how normally you have to put your bins on the pavement? So now, assisted collection, they will come into your garden and take the bins from where you keep your bin. My council call it a pull-out service. The binman doing a pull-out service. Love it. Oh, thank you. VC Wolf. Yes. Somebody actually knows the sad nuggies. So I have the bee nuggie and I have unicorn nuggie. And I have a chicken nuggie. So, and I also have a sad nuggie. So this is the bee nuggie. So guys, I want to introduce you all to the nuggies from Canada. They're not from America, sorry, they're from Canada. I said America early, didn't I? They're from the Americas. They are from Canada. If you bear with me 1 second, I will show you the account. Sad Nuggie Limited, here we go. So, I want everybody to go over and follow Sad Nuggie Limited. There you go. That's the account, Sad Nuggie Limited. Sad Nuggie Limited are hilarious. So, Sad Nuggie. They're all chicken nuggets. Okay, I can't take the bee costume off. It doesn't come off, okay? It's got a pouch at the front. We can put things. But the bee is a bee. It doesn't change. It's got wings on its back. Whoop, 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 whoop. And there you go. It's an official Sad Nuggie bee. If you bear with me a second. if the bee will sit there and the other bee, the four-legged doggy bee, sits there. I will show you the others too that I've got. And the little one that I've got. Where's Sad Nuggy? He's up there. So, I've got two more full-grown Nuggies. And then I've got baby chicken Nuggy. Which is actually a keyring one. I'm just going to put my leg up. Oh. So, we have Bee Nuggy. Sad Dino Nuggy. Is that VC Wolf? Sorry, VC Wolf. I love that you have the Dino Nuggy. So, this is Bee Nuggy. Can you guess why I got Bee Nuggy? Can anybody guess why I got Bee Nuggy? And Bee Nuggy is going to be making regular trips to go and visit Pitta. Pitta and I have already said that Bee Nuggy is going to be making regular trips over to see Bee. Bee Nuggy is going to be making regular trips to see Pitta. In fact, Bee Nuggy, do you want to go off this weekend to see Pitta? Pitta, are you ready for Bee Nuggy to come and visit you for the weekend? I might send her off tomorrow if that's all right with you, Pitta, and she can come and visit you for the weekend. Yay! You can do some fun videos with Bee when she visits you for the weekend. I might have to send a Lunar Feather over with her as well, Pitta. Because if I send a Lunar Feather over and you get some pictures, you can put the Lunar Feather in the pictures to prove that she has actually visited. So, next, we have the little mini Nuggies. Now, this is the chicken Nuggy. Now, they're all meant to be chicken nuggets, okay? They're all meant to be chicken nuggets in costumes. But this is the chicken Nuggy. Now, he did come with a keyring attachment, which I've taken off. Because I don't want him as a keyring, I just want him as a little one. Because, being blunt, look who wants the chicken Nuggy. I'm keeping it out of Bee's way. This is not the first time she's played with it. This is not the first time she's wanted to play with it. So she is not allowed to play with it that often. But because I've got it in my hands, she wants to play with it. So it can't... She ignores the big ones. But because this is perfect for her, perfect size, she thinks it's hers. No, chicken nugget is not for you. The little mini chicken nugget is not for you. So that is the chicken nugget. I'm going to put it out the way. Ooh. Now, are you ready for some cuteness? Positive. These arrived in the last month. So, are you ready for cuteness overload, everybody? Bee's trying to attack this one now. Who wants to see the rest? Who wants to see the purple Nuggy? The purple unicorn Nuggy, complete with wings and fluffy tail. And the little unicorn horn. So again, it's got a pouch at the front, nice big pouch, you can hide things. These would make brilliant Tooth Fairy cushions. You know, the Tooth Fairy, put the tooth in the cushion, in the pocket at the front, and then the Tooth Fairy takes it out and puts a coin back instead for the next morning. Now, I don't sell these. You have to go to the Sad Nuggy Limited TikTok page. Sad Nuggy Limited in Ontario. Pitta, can you confirm for me? Is it Ontario? I believe it's Ontario, Canada. And they are just about to open a brand new shop. You heard me. They're about to open a brand new shop. So you'll have to excuse this Nuggy This is Nuggy. This is Dress Up Nuggy. He's called Dress Up because that's how he comes. He comes as a naked Nuggy. And I've got a wasp in the house. Excuse me. Nuggy, can you get rid of the wasp? Oh, it's gone. Threatening the wasp with Nuggy meant the wasp blew away. So there is my naked chicken nugget. So, I'll show you the outfit that this chicken nugget has currently got. Because they are known as the sad nuggets. They've all got watery eyes. They've all got tears in their eyes. So this is the sad chicken nugget outfit. Do you want to go down again? Hold on, let me lift you down then. There you go. Off out in the garden she goes. Off to sunbathe, I expect. It's not actually hot today, I'm very relieved to say. So, ooh. And these outfits are cute, and there are several of them. So I can see me ending up with a few outfits for this one. Because they are blooming cute. And I don't have the space for lots and lots of nuggies. But I do have the space for the outfits. So... Right, get the shorts on the right way round, because all the shorts cover the bottom of the nugget. They do actually have holes for the feet. Hold on, pull that foot through. I tell you, they're a right faff to put on though. Very easy to take off, but a right faff to put on. And they have absolutely gorgeous human clothes as well in the Sad Nuggy designs. I tell you, there's a few bits that I want to get in the future. They've got these massive oversized blankets with the Sad Nuggy designs and things, and I absolutely adore them. You all know that I'm a kid. I'm a kid at heart. You all know that. You ready for this? Ta-da! So in their little hands on these ones. So this is the Fancy Dress Nuggy. In the Fancy Dress Nuggy is little magnets. So you can actually make a circle of these guys. You can actually join these guys' hands together and make a circle of them. And yeah, I just think they're adorable. So this is not a promotional video. This is just me sharing some fun stuff with you guys. This isn't a promo. I'm not getting anything from them or anything like that. I know, VC, it's hilarious, isn't it? Lucy, if I'm not to everybody's taste, then I'm not to everybody's taste. You know, nobody is liked by everybody. Nobody. Let me say that again for those people at the back. Nobody is liked by everybody. It's as simple as that. Do dee do dee do do do. Oh, thank you, VC Wolf. Yes, Claire. So, chicken nugget here comes with a keyring. If that's too big, they do keyring ones, but keyring pictures, not actual soft toy ones. Imagine if they came out with a chicken or... Oh, BC, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Thank you, Shelley. So yes, please everybody, they are on the W as well. They've got a brilliant W site, but please go and check out their videos because their videos are hilarious. There's the videos for Sad Nuggy Limited are brilliant. So, actually, I'm just wondering, Pizza, should I send B on his way now? B, do you want to go and get ready to go off to America and see Pizza? Right, so B's gone off to pack. B has gone off to pack. And when B comes back, I will show you what B's packed in his pouch, ready to fly off to America with. And my four-legged bee has just grabbed a little toy duck. That's what my four-legged bee has just grabbed. There you go. Do you want to take this outside? Ready? Woo! And off she goes on the decking. Out the door. And bringing it back to me. Yes, that's what W means. So rather than saying sights, you say on the W. Luna, have you just pooed again? Cheeky. I am going to have to wipe that up so it doesn't end up getting sat on. Tissue. There. You little horror. Or like I say, you little shit. That wasn't a little shit. That was a pretty big shit. You little shit. Thank you, B. Before that gets broken. Language. Well, I'm literally talking about what she did. She did a shit. Put the Sad Nuggy up there. Put Chicken Nuggy over there so that B doesn't grab it because she's trying to. And we'll put Unicorn Nuggy. As B has gone off to pack, we'll put Unicorn Nuggy up there. Hello, Kitty. Good afternoon to you. Hello. You want to come up again? You want to come up again? Oh, make your mind up. Kiss. Hello. Mwah. Kiss. Yes. Mwah. What's B packing for her holiday? I actually don't know. I'll have to find out. I mean, she won't need to pack very much. She probably needs to pack a little bee pollen. Pack some pollen. Mind you, as long as she doesn't start crossing the Atlantic. I mean, she can hop across the Irish Channel and she can refuel in Ireland before she starts flying off to New York. She's 5 months old on Friday, Kitty. 5 months old on Friday. So she doesn't need to pack food or water. We've already said she's going to take a lunar feather. I might send her with a tissue so that she can clear up her own mess en route and wipe her sticky little feet and wings so that she doesn't arrive too sticky of pollen when she gets to Pizza. Pizza, does she need to bring anything else with her? I would say I'd send you a bar of chocolate or something, Pizza, but I think that would be a bit big for the bee to carry. Toothbrush. Okay, do bees have teeth? Do bees have teeth? Oh dear. Thank you, Jill. That would be terrifying, wouldn't it, Pizza? Mr. Pickles, thank you for your support, Mr. Pickles. Thank you. Danny, do they really? Do bees really have teeth? That really is a horrifying thought. Has Sad Nuggy got his passport? Well, Sad Nuggy's not going anywhere. Sad Nuggy's not going anywhere. It's just Bee Nuggy who's flying off to see Pitter. Sad Nuggy's not going anywhere. No, just Bee. Well, that's what Bee noise. Sad Nuggy is just a Nuggy who likes to dance. Woo, 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 woo! Sad Nuggy is not very sad. Because he's happy. Kirsty, so they're a company in Canada that I found. And I think they're hilarious and so much fun. So if you want to look for them on TikTok, they're moving premises. And the videos they've done of the chicken nuggets doing the renovation work for their new place. The videos they've done are hilarious. So if you want a jolly good giggle and a great advertising method, you've got to go and look at their their TikTok page. It's called Sad Nuggy Limited. So literally just type in Sad Nuggy Limited Ltd and you'll find them. They really are cute. Beginning of May, Mr. Pickles. Beginning of May. She's 5 months on Friday. 5 months old on Friday. And she's been to the vets this morning. She's got a little bit of a food intolerance. So we're having to work out what her food intolerance is. Yeah, well, that's your emotional support nugget, Pitter. Pitter literally has a chicken nugget that is this big. Soft toy chicken nugget. And she calls it her emotional support nugget. It's hilarious. Jack, thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Dodger. So am I. For now. And so he should, Pitter. He's your support animal. I hope he didn't hear me say that. I just called your hubby a support animal. Oh. Am I feeling okay, Wenders? Am I feeling okay? That is a very good question. Define okay for me. Am I okay? Define what okay means. How's my leg, Kirsty? It's better than it was on Saturday, that's for definite. It's still swollen. It's still sore. But it is very slowly improving. I've got to see this, Queen Bee. So Queen Bee has just sent me... That is hilarious. I'm impressed you whipped that up so quickly. Something tells me you might have found it online, but you know what? That's pretty impressive. United Kingdom of Britain and Nugstra. A type of passport is a BCN, Bee Chicken Nugget. Surname, Bee Crisp. Given name, Her Royal Highness Bumble McCluck. You need to change the name of place of birth on there, Queen Bee. You need to change the place of birth. Oh, that That is hilarious. That is definitely been lifted off the internet. But you know what, Queen Bee? I love it. I love it. So all the chicken nuggies from Chicken Nuggy Limited, all the chicken nuggies come with snacks and little paperwork bundles. And it's so blooming cute. What age are you? 'Cause think you're 14. You know what, Paula? I'll take that. Sometimes I am only 14. I'm as old as I feel. My body is age 51. That's how long I've been alive, 51 years. How old am I? However old I feel. I am young at heart. I'm not afraid to admit it. Not afraid at all to admit it. Yes, Peter, I sometimes feel like my body's over 100. But we know it's not because I'm only 51. I've got 3 nuggies and 1 little nuggie. That's my pond. It's my pond water feature. I don't have a sloth. No, I'm not a sloth fan. Not really into the sloths. And the reason I like the nuggies is kind of, it's a bit of a joke. I've always been a chicken eater. Always. My entire life I've been a chicken eater. When we used to go out as family to restaurants and things on holiday and stuff, everybody else would be trying things. I'd be eating chicken. Every day I'd have the same thing if I could. Hence why, when it comes to chicken, it's a bit of a family joke for me. Oh, what are you going to see, Abby? What are you going to see at the cinema? I want to see the new Jurassic film. The new Jurassic World. Is it Jurassic World? Yes, I'm fairly sure it is. I want to see it, but I'm probably going to wait till it's out online. Oh, you're going to see Jurassic World? Yeah, okay. I love it, Pizza. She's got a t-shirt that says emotional support wife, do not pet. Oh, Emma Jane, I'm so sorry for your daughter. Maybe she needs a chicken nugget to cheer her up from the chicken pox. I don't know if they do one of these in a nurse's uniform. That would be really cute if somebody's got chicken pox, getting a chicken nugget with a nurse's uniform on to take the chicken pox away. I'd never had one of them, Mr. Dodger, no. No, never had one of them. I know the ones you mean, but I've never had one of them, no. I do like Labubu's, Lorraine. Yes, I've got one. Plus I've got some of the figures. And I've got one of the large ones. Where's the bird? Over there on her cage. And Bee's just lying down next to me on the chair. Yes. Yes, they do now, Pizza, but not when I was a child. What colour? What colour Labubu I got? I got a light blue and it's clipped on my bag. No, that's the noise of the water on my pond. On my pond water feature. Can I play a musical instrument? So Amanda, when I was at school, I learned how to play the flute badly. And the recorder, okay. I can't play the flute anymore because I really struggled to hold the flute like this. Because when I got ill, my arm strength really deteriorated, and I haven't played the flute since sometime in the late 90s. Where's the puppy? Right next to me on the chair. No, I wouldn't. Not anymore, no. The sun's coming out. First time today it's actually sunny in the garden. And she's asleep next to me. Figures. Where did you get beef from? A breeder, dog breeder. Hello, Hayley. No, I missed it. Midgies. Right, guys, I'm going to disappear for a while because I'm going to be on at just before 8 o'clock. We're going to have a lot of fun this evening. I want to have lots of fun, lots of laughter. It's going to be upbeat. And like I said, I don't give a toss what's going on in other people's lives. Anybody who mentions anything about other people's lives will get a ban tonight. There will be no second chances. There will be no warnings. There'll be one warning at the beginning of my live, and that will be it. Anybody talking about other people's lives will be banned. Simple as. We're going to have a fun live just before 8. Starting in, hold on, what's the time now? It's about 4 now, isn't it? Yeah, it's 4 o'clock now, so in about 4 hours. In about 4 hours' time. About 8 o'clock. So, yeah. So I will see you later, everybody. Thank you for being here. And bring your tap-taps. Bring your tap dancing fingers ready and raring to go this evening. I want to get 1 million likes tonight. That's the aim for tonight's live. 1 million likes. That will be the aim. So bring your tap dancing fingers. Bring your tap dancing fingers. And if anybody's got any music requests, we'll be playing some music as well. So if you've got any music ideas, come ready with some upbeat, fun music ideas. What's the most likes I've ever had? 2 million in one live. It took 12 hours, but we did it. Put your thumbs on charge. Oh, yes, Emma. Oh, yes, put your thumbs on charge. Right, guys, I will see you later on just before 8 o'clock. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye.